All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Now, today's video is very interesting. I'm excited for you guys to see what's going on. So there's a couple of things I guess is different. Obviously, you know, I'm working in a different place. I cannot discuss too much about it in terms of why, because there's legal action. So trust me, I will tell you guys as soon as I can. But let me just show you guys. Okay, you guys ready? What? You said what? You said what? Yo, look at this. I've never had a touchscreen in my entire life. That's pretty cool. Look at that, yeah? But before you guys freak out, just wait. I will explain to you guys what's going on all at once in a little bit. But I just got to work. I am actually right on time, so I don't want to waste too much time. Let's head in. I'll show you guys around and I'll explain to you guys what's going on. So let's go. Alright, I guess for a lot of you guys this might be a brand new setting. You guys are wondering, you know, what the hell is going on? You've been away for a month or something, you know. Trust me, I had a lot on my plate. Being a 23 now, being a 23-year-old, you know, and just was excited to start something and did start something, but ended up not, you know, having a dispute with other people. Obviously I can't get into the details, but and now being, you know, in taking legal actions is just, it's a lot, I guess, for someone just, you know, finished school and everything. Like, so I needed to take some time to really, you know, reflect, I guess, and like just deal with the situation. Now everything's a little bit better. It still doesn't feel like real, but I'm just, you know, trust me, it's been hard. I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys, you know, be with me along this journey, I guess. But I'm excited for this new opportunity, I guess, this new job, and it's a really good place for me to learn and grow, because I do want to be in this automotive industry, and this is still in the automotive industry, and this is something that I haven't done or wasn't familiar with in the past. So you know, if in the future I still want to have my own shop and all that, it's great to know what's going on and to expand, I guess, my knowledge. So let me show you guys what we sell here. So we sell all kinds of detailing products over here, and we have basically everything that you can ever want. Before I even jump in to show you guys the product or what we sell here, this is called the online detailing store. This used to be together with Ceramic Pro. If you guys don't know what that is, Ceramic Pro is, I guess, a coating that you put on your car, and you guys know what's going on. If you guys know about cars, you should know, you know, the Ceramic Pro coating and all that. But they moved out, and we turned here into a kind of a storefront. So, and before I had no idea in terms of detailing products. Like, I know how to wash your car and I know how to, you know, do all that, but in terms of products and high-end products, like, I had no idea. And now I start working here for a little bit. It's really fascinating and blows my mind how good these products are, and how like different, I guess, purposes products there are. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So the way we set up at the store is actually really cool. So we have, basically, it's from the left to right, it's like your routine, right? So this is your shampoo, this is your decon, so all your wheel cleaner, iron, and everything, and then this is your interior cleaner. And if you want to go overboard, then this is your compound, so polishing and stuff, right? And in the end, this is your sealant or quick detailer drying night. And obviously we have accessory here. We just have like a display, like a countertop, and then we have just some packages and stuff we offer. And then obviously we have all the polishing machines, and then here we just have like a clearance shelf that we don't really have anything, but we will put something on. But it's really cool because before coming in here, you know, I guess everyone will shop at Canadian Tire or Amazon or auto source or something, right? You find a product and they're not cheap. They're still the same price as these high-end product, I would want to say. Maybe a little bit cheaper, but you know, they don't really do a good job. And these high-end product, we say high-end is, it's not expensive. It's just you can't find it at Canadian Tire or Auto Source or something like that. You know what I mean? Or Walmart. So they work way better than any other, you know, products out there, and you get, what you call it, a bang for your buck, people say, and it's very, very true. So with that being said, I offer you guys a code. It's Oliver 10, so I'll put the code, I guess, right here. If you guys want to check it out, use the code at the checkout, save you guys 10%. This is not a code where like I make money because I work here, so I'm trying to, I guess, promote and advertise for the company. So it's not like when you guys buy it, I get a certain percentage of order, none of that. So it's really just me appreciating you guys, the company appreciating you guys, and offer you guys something where you guys can take advantage of and save money. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave the link in the description box below, or you guys can just go to onlinedetailingstore.com. So I've been rambling for a little bit too long. I got to get to work. I got a couple calls to make, and I got to fix something on the website. So I'm going to work a little bit, and after that, we're going to head into the car, and I'm going to explain to you guys in terms of why I have a BMW, like what is going on. You guys are probably dying to know. So we'll be right back. Finally taking a break, and I'm going to show you guys what this car is all about. So obviously you guys can see it's a 2020 BMW 3 Series. This is actually a really fantastic car, and it is a BMW 330i X drive. So let's hop in the car, and I'll show you guys the interior, and we'll do our usual. Now, before anybody asks what's going on, this car is a rental car. Now, I had this for about a week and a half or so. I'm supposed to return this tomorrow, so I thought, you know what, I gotta do this today. And I'm picking up some lunch, so I thought, do a little review. So this car is a rental car. The reason, because my car was actually hit. Someone backed into me. I'll make a separate video when I get the car back, and I'll talk to you guys more about it and the future plans. But this is actually a really good car. I enjoyed driving it a lot. Let me show you guys the interior. So this is a 2020, so everything is upgraded. I think this is like a base package, right? So the interior, like the leather, well, the pleather, it's not as good, but everything else is like really, really good. I really, really like the infotainment system. The screen, it's honestly really good. And I love the digital dash. So if I put into Eco Pro, you got the different color in the dash and the comfort, and then if I switch to Sport, then it goes like that. Obviously you can configure individual settings and stuff, which is really, really cool. I actually really love this car. The interior is great. It drives really, really smooth. Obviously it's a 330i. It's not like a sports car or sports sedan, so you know you're not gonna have that sporty feeling, but it's actually got a couple cool features, and I'm gonna mount the camera up, and then let's take it for a drive. Oh, it's cold out. So let's actually drive this car and give you guys a little review. Now, it's not gonna be anything spectacular because it's just a rental and it's a 330i, but I have been driving this thing for a week and a half, and I thought, you know, I'll show you guys what I think of it and all that. So let's put into sports mode. First thing I noticed, and actually I noticed a couple of days after, is there is actually valves in the exhaust, which is pretty cool. And I'm sure there's some sort of what do you call a sound enhancement in cabin. It plays like, you know what I mean, like audio track with the exhaust note. It's pretty cool. I mean, if someone that wants a comfortable commuter car, but sometimes they want to be a little bit sporty, then this is a great option. For me, I don't really like it. I don't like a fake exhaust note. But let me rev it up, and hope you guys can hear it. So right now it's in sports mode. So it actually pops. You guys can hear it. It's actually pretty cool. Now put into comfort mode. Let's see if it makes a difference. yeah, so it's a lot quieter. It doesn't pop. And when you stand outside the car, when you put into sports mode, you can actually hear the valve open, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna put into sports mode, and let's take it for a quick drive. Now, right now it's pretty cold. It's what, like -5 out, and it was snowing all day yesterday, and this morning finally it stopped. So that's definitely a good sign where we can actually take it and drive this thing. So let me just be careful here because it's a rental. But first thing I noticed when I put into the sports mode is the exhaust actually sounds like a Subaru. Like, it's such a weird feeling. Let me just show you guys. Let me put into manual. Oh, manual, and just listen to this. Like, I don't know what is going on, but it has a weird, like, the Subaru STI rumble, which is kind of cool. Like, from a BMW, and it just has that deep rumble, which is just a really weird, I guess, feeling. Let me just shut up and you guys can hear it. Ready? Like, maybe not towards the higher end RPM, but like from the low range, it really sounds like right here. Sounds like a Subaru. It's pretty cool. I actually kind of like it. So this is not a classic car review. Like, I'm not gonna go into details of the horsepower, the foot-pounds of torque, the package. Like, that's just not my style. You guys know that. So if you guys want those numbers, like, go ahead and, like, go search it up on Google or read it on BMW's website. I'm not gonna say all that. I'm just gonna keep it real and tell you guys what my opinions towards this car is. Now, obviously, this is a 330i, so it's the base model 3 Series. This is a rental, so I don't have the paddle shifters. I don't have the performance. This is a pretty slow car. I think on the BMW website it says 298 horsepower. So it's not a slow car. It's an average everyday car. I don't want to say slow because nowadays 300 horsepower is not really slow. Like, I drive this car, merge on the highway and put into sports mode, like, no problem. It's pretty comfortable for me. So a couple of things that I noticed is that this car is incredibly comfortable in terms of driving. When you put into comfort mode and drive, it literally, you're just, the suspension absorbs all the bumps. It's comfortable. It shifts for you. It knows when to shift and stuff. It's just an overall nice sedan. So I would definitely recommend this car to someone that is looking for an everyday commuter car, or if someone wants to have a little bit sportier but still wants overall comfortable car, maybe the 340 is a better option for you than the 330. I know that right now they only have the 330 and the 340 in the new generation, and the M3 and the new 4 Series body hasn't come out yet. I saw a leak yesterday. I don't know if it's real or not. It looks pretty horrendous, like the grille, but that could just be fake or Photoshop. So, right now, I would say if you want a more sports feeling car, the 340 is definitely a better option than the 330. 330 is an intro level car where you're getting a first car, or you want to kind of, get into the European cars, then this is a really good option for you. In terms of if you want sportiness and handling, probably not. But regardless, this is a very, very comfortable car. The infotainment system is fantastic. The touchscreen, the digital dash. I actually really, really like it. I really kind of just went ahead with an open mind and driving this car, and I really, really enjoy it. A couple of things. One of the biggest things that I like about this car, I guess, or this generation, is the transmission. Now, this is a ZF 8-speed transmission. It's incredibly smooth and comfortable. I don't know if I want this transmission in my car if I have like a sportier car, because it's so smooth that I can't really feel the gear change, which, I like a raw transmission where I can feel it, like a dual clutch. So maybe I wouldn't put this tuning setup in the 330 in my sports car. But one of the things that actually it does really, really good, better than my car, is
the computer system of the transmission. What I mean by that is it knows exactly when to shift and downshift for you. One of the things I always said about my car is when I put into drive, it doesn't really know like how to shift for me. So that's why 99% of the time you'll catch me, I'll throw my S4 in the manual mode and I'll shift myself with the paddle shifters. Because they just don't really know like what to do. I'm talking about stock wise. You can flash the DSG too, and I'm sure it's better, but this is actually really, really good. It knows when to shift for you. So, you know, if I want to downshift, I know exactly how much pressure I can apply to the throttle. It will downshift 1 gear. And I know, you know, maybe I'll apply a little bit more pressure, downshift 2 gears, 3 gears, such things like that. Or after I downshift it and accelerate it, I know exactly how long or how soft, right, my foot on the throttle will be to be able to upshift for me. So I know exactly when that will happen. And I've been driving this car for only a week. So it's pretty incredible with the computer system. Like I know exactly when the car will upshift for me and do all that. So it's actually really, really good. And that's one of the reasons why I actually really dig this car, I guess this transmission in general. What the? Now I'm stuck, not middle of the road, but I'm freaking blocking the crosswalk. Like, holy. Let me get back to the review. So I really like this transmission. Overall, the car is really comfortable, you know. Now let's talk about the things that I don't like about this car. I know, disclaimer, this is a rental. I know this is probably not the best package or spec'd out cars, right? So I'm not gonna nitpick on things. Obviously, you have the pleather, and that's not something that I would like to go with if I spec this car out. But obviously this is a base package, so you know it is what it is. But one of the things that I really don't like in this car, and it probably is one of the biggest I guess a bummer if I buy this car, is the seats. The seats are horrendous. Like, first of all, I don't like this neck rest thing. I prefer a one-piece bucket seat style. I think it just looks so much better. In my opinion, I don't like, you know, this looking thing. And also, I'm not a big guy. I'm about 5'10", 160, right? So I'm not a big guy at all. I'm average. And these seats are like too small for me, I feel like. They have this width control thing, right? So you can adjust how much you want the seat to hug you. And this is the widest I adjust it. And I'm like, it's kind of like suffocating my rib cage, which is like not a big deal if you're a little guy or girl, but like for me, like I don't like it. It's not comfortable, and it's not the same feeling. And a lot of people might say, oh, you know, like it's tight, you're supposed to have that sport feeling. It's different than a bucket seat where you're really secure and you're not moving and you feel like you're in a sports car seat and you can just throw the car around, you're not gonna move, right? This is different. This is tight on my like rib cage, but like I'm not 100% secure in it. Like when I take a corner and I take it really fast, I feel like I still have to hang on and grab onto the steering wheel. It's not the same feeling as a fitted tight bucket seat where it's comfortable, but you're also very tight and secure in it. So that's one of the biggest things that I noticed when I drove this car. It's the seats. They're just not that great. Also, I guess another thing about, I guess, just not this car, but modern car in general. So I was actually with my girlfriend's brother and dad, and we were going somewhere, and I was like, you know what, yo, guys, check out this new car, right? This new rental is pretty cool. And on the way back, for some reason, the screen, the infotainment system just like shuts off. Like it wouldn't turn back on. The screen went black. I can only see the speed. I can't see my map, no navigation, no radio. Luckily, the AC still works, but we three of us, we were driving and then with no music, and it was really awkward. So we had to put up music on our phone and on the way home. So, and after about like an hour, I restarted the car and like it came back on. So that's one of the things I feel like is just not this car or BMW. I don't want to push any blames, but just these higher tech cars, they tend to break. That's why people say Range Rovers tend to break a lot, because everything is a computer, right? Their screen. Even now, when I test drove the new Range Rover, even the freaking AC is on a screen. I'm like, hold on a second. If in the summer, right, and the screen breaks, where am I gonna get my AC from? I'm about to roll down my window on a driveway driving 150, and my hair blowing like crazy, right? So that's just one of the things, like, you know, it just could happen because everything is so advanced with computers and stuff. But yeah, I mean, overall, this is a really, really good car. This car is comfortable. What the hell happened? Looks like someone just got into an accident. I don't know what is going on today. Maybe it's the weather, but the one day I picked to do a review, shit happens. Overall, this car is actually really, really comfortable. And if I'm not a car person, I guess, right? I will have no problem driving this car. It's comfortable. The price is really good for the entry-level 330. It's a sedan. It got all the technologies, right? If you want to spec out, I guess, interior package, the seats, the leather, the trim, you definitely can. But you know, it's really, really good for a starting car or just a daily commuter car. I have no complaint whatsoever. Obviously, if you're into cars or you want a little bit sportier feelings, then maybe go for the 340 or the M3 or the M4 when it comes out. But as a daily, you know, daily car wise, this is actually a really, really comfortable car. I actually really, really, really dig it. I'll definitely make another video explaining what exactly happened to my car and the future plans, because, you know, hint, hint, I actually, I am getting a new exhaust system because I'm tired of my exhaust setups. I want to change it up. So, you know, you guys will check it out and see what I get in the future. So, yeah, I definitely will do a updated, I guess, video on exactly what happened and, you know, how did the car get hit, you know, where did I take it to fix it, and, you know, all that stuff. So I'm pretty excited. I'm getting my car back tomorrow. I'm very, very stoked. I can't wait to drive it again. You know, I think I had my car for a long time and I was really kind of bored of it, right? But being away from it and not be able to drive it, and I really miss it now. So I'm excited to get it back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram. I put it right here. And yeah, don't forget, Oliver 10 for 10% off. Use the code in the description box. I'll leave the website as well. So go check out some products, and I'll see you guys next time.